practiced that when I first named the center. But yeah.
I see.
It's a lot. So now, how did you end up making entrepreneurship your life's work?
Yes.
Very interesting. So I've had a very, and we won't go into it on this podcast. It might be another episode, but I've had a very interesting career and life. When I left law enforcement after went to college, got majored in criminal justice, got my master's degree, and then I went into law enforcement. I used to be in law enforcement.
Nobody knows that
I
about you in the
know. I'm
community.
saying it now, but I know it's hard to believe. He's such a nice guy. But yeah, I used to be in law enforcement. Very short stint. I just knew it wasn't for me. I was like, I'm having a lot of fun, but yeah, I can't do this.
That's right.
I left, and I at that moment I was trying to figure out who I was, what I wanted to do. I was trying to pull myself back from what everybody was expecting of me. And my dad is an immigrant from Haiti, and has had a business since I've been a kid, a cleaning business, which I helped. Was hired by him, worked it. We kind of helped build it up as a family, and that business is still standing today. Now being run by my little sister down in Miami. But he had a cleaning business, and that was really the foundation. And one thing that my dad said to me that conflicted me when I got into my studies in college was that he's like, going to college, get your degree, and get a great job. Don't start a business like I did because it's just too hard. That's the worst advice I think that he gave me. But he meant well. I love my dad.
Thank you.
He meant well. I think he can't. He's come into this world providing for the family, and when I look back, I said, oh my gosh,
that's right.
I don't think my dad understood what he built, and even though it doesn't look pretty for him, he doesn't have the big fancy office and this and that. I'm like, no, this is very powerful. You hired me when I needed a job.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even after I graduated from college, I'm like, yeah, I need some work. I'm still,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, come back. And he
That's
hired
it.
Oh, wow.
many, all my sisters, my even now my nephews.
Still working.
Every time my brother-in-law.
Yep.
Anytime.
A family business.
Yeah, it's
basically.
a family business. My sisters. Anytime anybody just needs some extra money.
Okay.
Okay. Come work. I got some work.
But the man was trying to save you from getting into trouble.
Right.
But guess what? All the trouble he went through was for you.
Exactly.
And for the family.
So that's how I got, and so that's really how I kind of got into it. I worked in higher education. I started working in higher education.
Yes.
I loved higher education, but I was conflicted because I'm like, man, can I find a way to merge the two?
Yeah.
And so I started getting into. I went into business. I bought my first property. I got into real estate.
Yeah.
And I really was torn between the two. Eventually, I got into getting my doctorate. I found myself my first doctoral program. All of my papers were on economics, business, major in political science, and I'm a chair. I said,
that's what you knew.
I just have an interest in that. Yeah. So then I told them, look, man, I have this itch to just go into business full-fledged.
Wow.
And they said, don't do it. I said, I just have to itch it. He said, do at least 1 year, and then you decide. I said, fine, I'll do a year. That year hit when I got that 18th credit. I was like, look, I did my time. I'm out. Quit. It's like, all right, fine. Yes. So I went full-fledged, focused on entrepreneurship. I said, I'll come back when I figure out what I want to do with this. Right now, I really have to itch this entrepreneurship bug. Yes. So I went into business. Then I also eventually founded what I call the Bell Initiative with the Georgia Haitian American Chamber of Commerce.
I remember that. Yeah.
And this is where that merging came to. I just didn't separate the two. I love education.
Yep.
But I also love entrepreneurship, and so I just merged both of my worlds together and say, this is who I am. Yes. This is what I have interest in. There's no need to separate the two. I think both can coexist. Wow. And eventually, I went back to my doctorate. I eventually quit my job to go full-time into entrepreneur, be a full-time entrepreneur while I was in my doctorate. And eventually I got back into in this role in higher education to entrepreneurship. So that's how I got it.
But that's a lot of accomplishment.
I
A
was
lot of
gonna
ups
ask
and
you.
downs. A lot of connection and disconnection. But it worked out pretty well, didn't it?
It did. It worked out very well.
Isn't that how life works anyway?
That's what makes
You
life
know,
interesting.
so nobody starts knowing where they were going. You
Yeah.
know, I always knew when I was little. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you, how did your parents influence your journey? You see what I mean? So your dad was telling you, do not.
Yep.
But in the end, you understood that. You
Yeah.
had a
Now,
great
but
business.
the thing is, the saying and the doing are
Mm.
different. He's telling you to do something, but he's been doing it for years.
Yeah.
You grew up seeing him learning what he is doing. So it was not just that you learned, but it was in your blood.
Yeah.
It was there to
I
begin.
definitely was influenced by it, for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. You know, but something about our parents don't want us to suffer. So if
Right,
they're doing
exactly.
something and it's hard, they think it's hard, they're not going to send you that way.
That's what I think it was.
That's what it was.
Because I remember one thing he also told me too.
Yeah.
He also said, if it's, and this was another, I had to I spent a lot of years rewiring my brain.
Okay,
That's right.
good.
But
That's
he
right.
said, you know, if it's hard, that means it's not meant to be. That means God. And so I spent a lot of years in my life, every
Okay.
time it got hard,
Yeah.
I was like, well,
It's
it's
not
not
meant to
meant to
be.
be. Let me quit. And I'm like, no, that's
That's it.
just difficulty doesn't mean you're not supposed to power through, or that because that's a false perception that life is going to be
Mhm.
easy
Yep.
and it should just be go with the flow. And I
Doesn't
think
work
my
like
parents
that.
are very, we religious people.
That's right. Yep.
So their mindset is, and again, I love my parents, so I don't think they
Mhm.
meant any harm. It
Absolutely.
goes back to it. They didn't want me to
Exactly.
suffer.
They
That's
don't
it.
want
They
you to
came to
suffer.
this country so I can live the good life.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
That is
right.
So
correct.
any kind of suffering was like, no, something's
Mhm.
wrong, selfish. When you're feeling because you're doing something wrong.
Yes.
That's the reason why our parents, you know, they will shift you towards being a doctor, being
That's
an
it.
engineer. You know, the professions that they believe
It's
pays
safe.
a lot.
It's safe. It's
It's
predictable.
It is
safe,
safe,
and you will be
Yeah.
someone who makes a lot of money.
Prestigious.
So
Prestigious,
prestigious,
yes, that's
money,
important,
titles,
yeah.
wealth.
That's important.
So
Yeah.
that's what they know. That's what they want to pass on to you.
Agreed.
So I think that's the reason why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
Our parents
I
love us.
remember
They do love us. So
Yes,
the
yes.
very first time we met. I don't think you remember that, but I'm going to say it anyway. When you mentioned the Bell Initiative, and I was at Olay for that event.
okay, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
at Olay at the restaurant. When you came and made that presentation, I'm saying, what is this guy talking about? What is he talking about? The Bell Initiative. I mean, come on now. Then you started getting into it with meeting people, and you know, about like the connection between Haiti, here, the business people. I'm saying,
Yeah.
okay, now this has started making sense.
Yeah.
And that's when I started following you, getting more into things. And I'm saying, you know what? I can see the vision. I can see what's happening. Now, as it unfolds, now things have turned out to be a wonderful project.
Oh yeah.
And I've seen you moving in the chamber.
Yeah.
Tell us exactly, because I mean, coming from, I know you with the, you know, with your background, which you've
Yeah.
already given us. Now you are representing not just as being a member of the Chamber of Commerce, not only as being the president of the Chamber of Commerce, but you are now what? The Federation?
The president.
The Federation.
Yes.
I make it sound so big.
Well, guess what? I
It is
understand,
big.
but to me, it is big. It's huge to
I
me.
suppose it is. I suppose it is. Like,
Yes.
So no, yeah, this was the genesis of I first came to Atlanta and I became a member of the Georgia Haitian American Chamber of Commerce.
Yep.
That is my home chamber, and the Bell Initiative. When I first joined the chamber,
Yeah.
I always give credit. I tell the story all the time.
Yes.
I had this crazy guy. Some of you might know him. This crazy guy, about yay high,
Yep.
bald head.
I remember.
Name starts with the
Very
S.
tall.
Yeah.
Last name is a Q.
Yep.
So then Tom, that might be his name.
Yeah.
Okay,
Might be.
okay.
Might be.
Be careful when you tell this guy your dreams because
Oh.
He'll turn into
oh yeah,
reality.
he's gonna
That's a
call
fact.
you and
That's right.
he's gonna nudge you.
Yep.
And some people might not be ready for that.
Yes.
But I met him and he is the one that really. He's one of those people. I don't know what to call them, but they're like mile markers in my life.
Nice.
They always turn. There's like certain people in my life. They turned me into
Right.
a direction where I don't know if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
And I know who these people are in my life that had I not met them, there were
Right.
certain directions or things where I would have ended up. But I had to meet them because and he's one of those people. I never told him that.
Hey.
So, Sorrel, if you're watching this, you are one of those
He
people.
needs to know that. And guess what? You are not the first person to say that about Mr. Cetoute. No, I mean, I know him, but I have not yet met. No, we have not met yet.
Yeah.
Actually, well, he has not guided me in my direction.
I'm gonna.
That's right.
He's gonna come on the podcast. I'm gonna. Oh my god.
And I'm saying it publicly.
Okay.
Yeah.
We talk.
Yes,
We've seen
we
each other.
talk.
But I have not
But-
gotten that guidance from him yet. And I know that he is very good at
He is. That's
We
good
have
at it.
heard.
it. Yes.
He is really good
Yes.
at that. So I met that man, and that was the beginning of a journey.
Wow.
I think that's why I'm here, and why my career is taking the shape because I met him,
Wonderful.
and he pushed me, he nudged me
Wow.
to work on this project. I told him what I wanted to do. I joined the chamber right then
Yep.
and there. He calls me like 30 days later.
Oh.
He's like, hey, Ron, remember that program you told me about
That's
that
it.
you wanted to do with
Yep.
entrepreneurs in Haiti? He said, how about you get started on it right now?
Man.
I'm like, I said, I'm not ready. I was really thinking about doing this like at 40 years old. I'm like, I'm trying to get like you, man. I'm trying to be like a millionaire, get my business
Now.
together.
Now.
He's like, he said, I'm going to introduce you to a guy, and I want you all to start working on it. You know, he has that tone. You know,
Yes,
He-
yes,
you
that's
know,
the
I'm
voice.
like,
I know what you're talking
I want
about.
you to start working on it. You know, just I don't know. Nothing might come out of it. I just want you to work on it.
Those are the kind of people you need in your life.
Yeah.
Those are the people that you need to be there as your backbone,
Oh, yeah.
as your support system, knowing that if there is something in your mind you want to put out there, not that they're going to just say, go ahead and do it, but they got your back.
He absolutely
They
had
got
our
your
back. We spent a year. This is crazy. Every Sunday for 1 year, I met with this guy. He introduced me named Max Vivid. Max, what's up, man?
That's right.
Co-founder of the Bell Initiative.
Yes.
But we spent 1 year
Wow.
every Sunday without fail planning this program. I was surprised that I even
This
did
is
that.
something.
People didn't even know who I was.
Wow.
I joined the chamber. I never met anybody because my head was down.
I remember.
Yeah, I could practice
As an officer,
I remember.
law office enforcement.
Well, I wasn't in law enforcement. My head was down.
Yeah.
I was working on this project, and I didn't even meet anybody from the chamber yet. And I finally came up for air like a year later. We're like, okay, I think we're ready.
Yep.
And that's when we started pitching the idea. And we let people know. And
Yep.
some people were skeptical about it. They're like, how you gonna get people from Haiti over here?
Hey.
Pieces? I don't know.
Hey.
We're gonna make it happen. So we found, some funding, a partner, and then I remember the first our partner, I think 1 month before the program, pulled out.
Wow.
So we're like, oh my gosh, we're not getting money. How are we
Oh
gonna
my
get these guys over here?
God.
They're like, well, you might as well just let it go. I said, no, this is one of those moments. If we don't do this,
Yep.
I'm not coming back to it. I'm just telling y'all right now.
This
I'm
is it.
done with it.
This
It has to happen now. It's just one of those moments I felt like
Mhm.
it has.
Good.
It
It
has
was
to
the
happen.
right
That
move.
is good.
So
That's good.
we did what we had to do. Instead of bringing 8, we narrowed down to 4. We kicked the program off for 4 people, about 4 entrepreneurs from Haiti.
Yep.
And the community was like, oh my gosh,
It's
there are
working.
these people here from
That's
Haiti.
it. It's
They came to
working.
do business.
That's it.
And that was the genesis of it.
Wow.
And it grew every year. And it led up to now what we call this morphed into even what all the work we're doing now with the chamber being one of the few chambers, American chambers, that
Yep.
are doing business with Haiti.
There you go.
On an international scale. It put us in that space, and then leading up to the federation as well. Now both the federation and the chamber are now doing trade missions. So we did
Okay.
our first trade mission last year. From the fellows from the previous year complaining a lot. They said, we said, we love the education
Yep.
you do, but we came to do business. Can we do more business? I'm like, I took a break. I said, fine, I'll take a year off. Let me think about this. So I said yes. And so that's when we came back and said we'll do a trade mission. And so last year was the first year that we actually brought a delegation from Haiti purely to do business. Not teaching them in the classroom.
That
Purely
is
To
wonderful.
do business.
That was it. They met with the airport, city of Atlanta. They had people from the governor's office here. This was literally purely to do business with the state of Georgia.
Wow.
That was a very big deal. Big shout out to Atlanta Black Chambers as well. Yeah, the Go Global Conference.
Yep.
They got a chance to attend there to meet with the African American community. It was a beautiful thing. Like Haiti was, and people were so happy to see us, to see Haiti here. Be part of the conversation. They're like, we miss you. We love you.
As the was not there, Dr. Cetoute. How come? We were not in that room. Your fault.
Me?
Your fault.
But guess what?
He knows.
But guess what?
He said that won't happen again.
That's right. But you know what? For the folks listening, this makes me feel real good.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, and also understanding it. I mean, you're starting out with the Bell Initiative to get up to the level of making sure that the businessman, the business people directly from Haiti are able to come here in Atlanta
Wow.
to do business. That's cool.
It
Is grand.
It
That
is
is
grand.
big. And this is how it started.
Yeah.
With
yeah,
every
it
little
is-
business.
It is grand.
Stay focused.
Because when you
Stay
think
focused.
about the condition that Haiti is in right now, anytime someone says Haiti, people see like
Gangs.
gangs.
They see, yeah.
They see
Devastation.
disruptions.
They see poverty.
poverty.
Yeah,
They
that's-
see, chaos.
Mhm.
So nobody wants to invest in that. But when you make it happen and they get to see real people,
Mhm.
they see businessmen before they see people from Haiti.
Mm.
That's the part.
But you know the crazy thing, the beautiful part about the Bell Initiative, why people are like, I mean, even my parents, they're confused. I was confused. I don't know. They're like, "How come I get paid? I don't get it. Why do you,
Yeah.
what is it with you in this country? We came here.
Yeah, so that you didn't have to. Oh my God.
Well, let me tell you, ever since the first year we brought those 4 entrepreneurs here, back in 2017, that was.
Almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
Oh my
Oh my God.
Wow, it's been that long.
Yes.
Those entrepreneurs, those innovators, those professionals,
Yep.
when you meet them and you hear the work that they're doing, it's very hard for me and anybody that engages with them to say, even when I look on the news, it's very hard for me to say there's nothing to invest in.
Okay.
These people and these businesses that are operating in those conditions as that. And you'd be surprised that they're turning a profit. They're well run. Some of them are well run. It's despite what people might say. And they're doing business sometimes on a global scale, on a scale that we're not even doing here in the US.
That is true.
They're innovative. They're solving problems for their own country, and they have the social fabric. What I found, most entrepreneurs in Haiti, most that we've run into that come to our program, they always have Haiti something with the community in the back of their mind. They have like that social responsibility.
Absolutely.
That's
Whereas,
correct.
even though they're trying to survive, they're like, okay, my goal is when I get to this scale, to this level, I'm going to create a program that's going to teach these people how to
To help them,
what I'm doing.
give back.
This is something that's so beautiful.
Give back, yes.
And when you look at even the opportunities that are in Haiti, I think the diaspora, unfortunately, we have been hoodwinked or bamboozled.
Yes.
We should be the first group of people to do business with Haiti, not even the United States, not any other country. The diaspora,
Absolutely.
the wealthiest group of Haitians on the face of the planet, wealthier than the Haitians that live in the country.
Wow.
We have that power, and I'm saying this right here so people can know. We have the power to impact and change what that looks like just through commerce.
That's a big thing.
But
That is a big
you know
thing.
what, Dr. Cetoute, what I think is that the same way your parents are saying, we came here so you did not have to worry about Haiti. My parents are saying that. Other parents are saying that to their children. So even though we are in a position to help, we have been brainwashed not to help.
Yeah.
It's just like when my children are listening to compa, and I'm like, how did you know?
Exactly. And I think surprisingly, I mean, my daughter's teaching me about, she knows a lot more than I know about compa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Our children,
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't listen to, I mean, I don't.
born and raised. So how did you? I think somehow, because our love for Haiti transcends to our
Transcended, yeah.
children, no matter
Okay.
what we do or say.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
My parents go back to Haiti almost every month. My dad.
Okay.
They talk trash about the country, but
But
they
they
always
still
there.
go.
Okay.
He can leg slide. He find his way.
That's it.
Pandemic, no pandemic, gang, no gang. That man
The
got a
connection
flight.
is stronger than
Yeah.
just
He's never been in the country.
Wow.
So it's something weird.
Exactly.
I think that it does transcend like music because even when this is so weird.
Mhm.
I don't know why that came, but I always said in my mind, I'm gonna do something in Haiti for Haiti. I don't know, I just had this feeling, and since I was a kid, I don't know where it comes from.
It comes from your parents.
I think that's where it came from.
Every time you call your dad, you talk to your dad in Haiti more than you talk to him here. So Haiti will be on your mind.
It is.
But isn't that the opportunity, generation after generation? I think it's playing out the way it's supposed to play out to a degree. I know, and this might sound crazy.
Mhm.
We are in a unique position right now. We're at a turning point in our country. Of course, with TPS, we're in a turning point where I feel like the diaspora. It's not all on the diaspora, but the diaspora
plays a major role in that.
We are in a point where we have reached and penetrated almost every sector. We succeeded in almost every sector.
Yeah.
We are presidents of universities. We're successful entrepreneurs. We're educators. We've gone all the way up to the White House.
Yes.
Secretary of State or communications, whatever.
I know.
More than that.
Exactly. We're mayors.
Yes.
We're politicians. We have our own community.
Businessmen. I mean, you name it.
We are in the most powerful position. I'll say
We
this
are.
now.
We are.
I might be saying something dangerous in your podcast. I
Yes.
don't know. We have
talk.
now reached the pinnacle of what our parents came here
Yes.
for.
Yes.
And now we have to decide if we're going to ignore and be comfortable
Mhm.
or now say, I'm the CEO of this major Fortune 500 company, and we look to have some social responsibility. I'm going to leverage that to do this. I'm the president of this university. How can I now collaborate with the universities
In Haiti.
to impact or shape what higher education looks
I like that
or the
idea.
workforce?
I love that idea.
I'm putting it back on us through the chambers of
Yes.
commerce.
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes.
Again,
Yes.
the wealthiest
Yes.
group of business people, entrepreneurs, and professionals. When do we decide that enough
This
is
is the
enough?
turning point.
This is
I
our
like that.
destiny.
Opportunity.
This is what I see, and I can make that happen.
You have just planted the seed here at SBK where people are listening. And I hope that people take this into account. We have a responsibility as the diaspora, wherever we are, whether we're cleaning, whether we're doing dishes, doesn't matter where you doesn't matter what you have for a title or for a position. You can integrate what you're doing.
We've reached we've reached what our parents wanted us to do.
This is the
Exactly.
time.
We have
This is the
finances.
time.
It's not like I'm not saying everybody's rich who can get lives. No, we don't have our
Yes,
but
no.
collectively
Yes.
look at me
Yes.
some
Yes.
to say, okay, we're nurses. I mean, we're killing
We are investors, we are homeowners, we name it. We're insurance agents, we have everything.
So I
We're
think
into
it
all
is
kinds of
time.
business.
What you're saying is that it is time to stop working in silos and start working together towards a common goal. Because now,
But we know that. We know that, so we support. Look at us, everybody said.
I know.
Look at us, the question is, the biggest thing is, when are we actually going to take the action? We're going to take the first step.
Yes.
Life is giving us a nudge. This is another. The TPS is another nudge.
Of course, yes.
Are you going to sit here and I'm getting in trouble? See, I'm getting in trouble.
no,
I'm not political.
you're not in
Okay. That's fine.
When every time there's a crisis,
Opportunities. It creates opportunities.
1.5 million Haitians in the U.S. are turning to the State Department and asking the State Department, "What are you going to do for
Exactly.
Haiti?"
Yes.
No,
Wow.
then they should be turning to you and coming to you and say, "What are you going to do for Haiti?
Okay.
And how can we support you?"
Thank you. Thank you.
Here's 50 million because you're organized as nonprofits.
Of
Okay,
course.
I know it's a bunch of small nonprofits. That's fine. Can all y'all get together and
So that's
come
what I'm
together?
Work on a
saying.
good
So
project.
Yeah.
stop
Yeah.
working in silos and let's just start working because this is the point where we have to stay. It starts today and it starts with me.
Yep.
Because I have a nonprofit, she has a nonprofit, you have a nonprofit, and we're all trying to make it happen. Maybe I can get a little grant, but if I were bigger, I would get a bigger grant. So, but we don't know how to do that.
If you're a partner,
But
if you
we
just
don't
work
know
together.
how to partner. That's the problem.
We're-
So, federation.
Exactly. We're a chamber. We focus on the business part of things, right?
Yes.
Maybe
Yes.
help with workforce development, connecting and networking and stuff like that. Connecting the different, and now with the federation, the different markets now. 'Cause we're in different markets, different
Mhm.
countries, different states, right? So that's our expertise. That's my lane. When it comes to um, language services or somebody doing charity or something like that,
Yep.
I might have to reach out and partner with them. And
Yeah.
we okay with that. I'm saying, like, that's not my
Yes,
lane.
yes,
It's my
yes.
business. I'm not trying to take all the money. Hey, you want to do this? Let's partner together. The opportunity came my way.
Yeah.
But hey, and that's what we do. We say, hey,
You know.
this
Yes.
opportunity came. They came to us because they're trying to connect with the Haitian community. I know that's your lane. Let's partner together. And we say we're doing it together here. We get the funding. It goes your way so you can manage it because that's your lane. I'm big on the business.
I like that.
Does that make
I like
sense?
that.
And that makes
Because
that makes perfect
last
sense.
week I was in a good conversation with a group of people. What came to my mind is that mergers and acquisition is big,
that's
and it is happening everywhere, in every corner in the U.S.
Yeah.
exactly.
What are we as Haitian, as a community, doing? Why are we not bringing our businesses together? Why are we not combining our forces? Why is that everybody starting their own little business? A little business. When or at what point do we come together and say, you know what? Instead of opening 10 small businesses, let's open a mid-sized business. Let's make it something.
While you're saying this, and my mind is working.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's
What
hear
we
it.
got? What we got?
We have to acknowledge that we are a young community.
Sure.
The federation has just started.
Yes.
And listening to you, Dr. Cetoute, I think you are saying this is the federation job. This is what we're trying to do here. You started with Bell, initiative, but now you have a job to do inside of our community itself.
Yeah.
Where the job is really to teach businesses or business owners
Yes.
how to work together, what is
Mhm.
merger, how to come together and
Mhm.
merge their efforts
Yeah.
instead of working separately,
Mhm.
Yes.
and show them the benefits that
Combining
right
forces,
when you
combining
combine
forces.
your efforts.
That's
Yes.
what the federation essentially is. It
Mhm.
is the model of that, and I'm hoping that a lot of organizations in the community take that model. Right? We're not a governing body of chambers, and
Mhm.
this really started out, to be honest with you, when I first joined the chamber, and there was a conference called the NAAHP conference, the National
Yes.
Association
Mhm.
for Advancement of Haitian
Haitian
Professionals. I don't
Yes.
know, but I had to practice that one too. Years ago when I first learned. But they had a conference in Miami, and I remember being a fly on the wall.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
I was not president.
Wow.
I was literally just this young guy
Somebody.
started Bell Initiative.
Yep.
I say, oh, the presidents are gonna have dinner or lunch, and they say, yeah, we're gonna get together.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, cool, I get to be in the room.
Of course.
Big time, I'm like,
Yes.
okay. So I remember, and everything happens for a reason. I think nothing's none of things are not
Nothing is
by chance.
isolated. Yeah, absolutely.
So I just happened to be on the wall, in the room
Right.
when these presidents were talking about
Mm.
creating one chamber
Yes.
where all of them could come together.
That's
and
good.
It's not one chamber. It was something like pretty much the federation. They didn't call it the federation, but it was supposed
But
to be
bring them
bring all
together.
of us together.
Yes.
And I said, "Oh my gosh, this is
That's
gonna
it.
be crazy!"
That's it.
Everybody left excited.
Yes.
Yeah, we're coming together. We know we're supposed to be doing this. Okay.
That's right. Yep.
That was 2016, I believe.
10 years ago.
2016, 17, something like that. that did not happen. Not to anybody. I don't know what happened.
All right,
I'm
all
not.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened at all. I remember asking Sorrel or somebody about it once or twice. I'm like, hey, are y'all gonna ever do this thing?
Yeah.
Whatever. I moved on with my life. That was that.
So
was
easy.
But the idea
Yeah,
was
that
still
happened.
there.
It
It's
came
still
back
there. Yes.
around 3-4 years ago.
That's good. Yes.
And when I was chairman, president of the Georgia Haitian American Chamber of Commerce, I'm like, you know, this thing, it would be nice for us to get together. I met with the then president of Orlando Chamber,
Okay.
and they came
Who was
to
that?
Akela.
Is that Jean-Pierre Bignon?
Jean, that's
Hey, that's my guy.
That's your guy?
Hello, Jean.
Hey, Jean.
Yes.
Love him.
Yes. Wonderful
But
guy.
I didn't think Jean liked me at first. I didn't like him maybe at first. When I first met, first time his board came to our gala.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
so
took
we were
over,
like,
huh?
yeah, we were like, okay, Orlando's in the house. Listen, well, you guys got to come to our gala.
Oh.
Jean didn't come to them, so we went down to Orlando. We said, fine, you scratch our back, we scratch your back, we'll support each other.
That's it.
Let's do this.
That's
So we
it.
went down to Orlando, went to their gala, and I met Jean. And he was too busy. He wasn't talking to me. I'm like, this guy's standoffish. Maybe I was being intimidation. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe anybody other than him. I
He
don't
just
know.
rubbed you the
He was
wrong
rubbing
way.
it. I said, I kind of feel like, I said hi. He just, all right, whatever. I'm gonna let it go. So whatever. I think we did the gala. It was good. We supported. We had our own table. Then we went out to breakfast. We have this tradition now. Every time we go to each other's gala, we do this
Good.
breakfast
Yes.
the morning after.
Brunch. Yep.
So we went to brunch. You're right.
Yes.
Morning
Yeah.
after. Mhm.
So we went to
Yeah.
brunch,
Yeah.
and they said, "Yeah, let the two presidents sit together."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Okay, this is kind of awkward, but okay."
Can
That's
I sit
it.
somewhere else?
So fine. We started talking. I'm like, "Yeah, this and that," and this guy, I think like 5 minutes in,
That's
we
it.
were like brothers.
Okay, I'm telling you.
you.
I'm
You
telling
too?
you.
Me too.
That's right.
Boy, be tripping. Man.
That's it.
I'm killing the boy. Hey, what's going on with the boy? That's right.
You see, he went
Yep.
in his head.
That's it. That's it.
It was maybe it was me too.
Mm.
He was like, yeah. No, we gotta talk, man. So we talk almost every week.
That's wonderful.
And I said, hey man, I sent the email out about a year ago. Nobody responded except one person
Yep.
about this getting together as a chamber.
Wow.
I have been trying to get this for a long time.
Yeah.
I said, are you interested in coming together and creating this federation? I didn't know what we called it. We were calling it.
Mhm.
He's like, yeah, let's do it, man. We should
Ah, yeah.
and so he said, I'm going to call somebody that's just like to have a relationship with. Her name is Esther. She's in Tampa.
Bingo. That's it.
So that was 3. I'm like, bad. All right.
That's
So
it.
then he said, okay, I'm going to call the one guy that responded.
Oh.
He's been waiting.
Yes, let's bring the truth
And
together.
that's Lewis
Yes.
from Southwest Florida. He's a Haitian American chamber. He's the only one who saw out of all the chambers. I said,
Wow.
man, are we really that deep? I'm not trying to take over your chamber, man. I'm just trying to come together.
Yep.
So it was 4 of us at the
Mergers,
time. We
mergers.
eventually brought on Janan.
Yep.
And I said, okay, let's just start. We need to just start the federation. And actually, we're coming up on our anniversary on July 25th.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're excited. So last
Yep.
year we came together and said we're going to launch it with 5.
That's it.
And this was not meant to be a governing body. We were supposed to be sharing best practices,
Right.
connecting our communities together,
Yes. Yes.
really leveraging and taking control of our destiny. I was like,
Good.
guys, we have power coming together.
Mhm.
We launched with 5, and now move fast forward.
Yep.
Quick, we now are at 14 chambers. We brought on
Wow.
the chamber from Haitian Chamber of Commerce of Great Britain.
Yes.
We have the Haitian Chamber, the Chilean Haitian Chamber of Commerce.
Oh my
Chile.
God.
Wow.
The
This is big.
Brazil Haiti Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
We have the Colorado Haitian American Chamber of Commerce. I didn't even know they
Moving.
existed
I
like
know.
3-4
Moving.
months ago.
You're moving.
Right?
Yeah, Haitian in Colorado.
They got no lie. Of course, we got Hackoff down in Florida, Powerhouse Hackoff down in Florida.
Yeah.
We're all over, and we actually, and this also encouraged us to launch chambers because we were running into people that are like, we don't have a chamber, but we like to have one.
There you
Wow,
go.
wow,
So
wow.
There you go.
we this year launched the Greater Jacksonville Greater Haitian American Chamber of Commerce,
Okay.
and the South Carolina Haitian American Chamber
Yes.
of Commerce.
Yes.
So this is a community.
That's what Unity does.
And the beautiful part about that, and I'll shut up again, let y'all talk. there is one perfect example. Before we can even really take off, there was one guy like, oh my gosh, you guys have connections all over.
Mhm.
He teaches combat. His name is Caleb
Oh
from
my
Tampa.
God.
Caleb
Okay.
called us and said, yo, I want to do something in Atlanta. He said, okay, cool. Let me know when you're ready. He wanted to do something in Orlando. He got started teaching classes in Orlando. He used to say, okay, I'm gonna go internationally too, man.
Yeah.
Put me in touch with Great Britain.
There you
Put
go.
him in touch with Great
There you
Britain.
go. That's
He started
it.
teaching. They
That's
said,
it.
let's go.
That's it.
He went to
That's it.
went to London
That's
teaching
it.
classes. He said, you got Haitians in Japan? There is in Japan.
Oh
There is a Haitian Chamber of Commerce in Japan.
In Japan.
In Japan. So he said,
I
put
didn't
me in
even
touch
know that
with
there
the-
were Haitians living in Japan.
When I tell you where
Everywhere you can think of.
Wow.
everywhere.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, I'm not gonna say the next country because I don't want to get into too much trouble.
Okay.
But we got.
Well, we
Well,
here.
let me just say we have a community in Australia. Got in touch with the folks in
Oh my
Australia.
God.
Australia.
We in Australia.
Oh.
So the reason I'm bringing that up
Yes.
is because I want us to stop thinking that we're even just limited to
Right.
just
Right.
our city,
Yes.
our county, our state. We're not limited there. We're not even limited to just the United States.
Yes.
We have the Chamber of Commerce in Haiti as well that we work with. We're not even limited to just Haiti in the U.S. If you want to go to Japan, if you want to go to London, this is how diverse we are,
Yes.
and the
Yes.
different markets that we have, and the power that we have
Yes.
that we're missing out on if we don't realize that we're all connected. And we don't always have to agree with each other, but this is who's in your family
Indeed.
all
Yes.
across the world
Absolutely.
right now
Absolutely.
that you can connect with. And
Wow.
that's literally what the Federation is, but we're now a global voice.
That's
And
that's the key right
what
there.
we want to do now
Yes.
is with these chambers, our voices to come together and stand on the world stage and say, this is who we are in this
That's
moment.
it.
And this is our destiny.
This
If
is
you
it.
don't want to help us out, that's fine.
We'll-
There are over 5,000 people in
Yep.
5,000 businesses in these chambers,
That's right.
and we're going to move to do something because we have the power to do it collectively.
Collectively.
Because we decided,
Wow.
not because we're begging somebody else to
Absolutely
go
not.
do this for us.
And you have the mean to do it.
Like they say, yes we can.
Collectively,
Yes, we can.
Yes we can.
Yes, we
that's the power in us.
Yes we
It doesn't
can.
have to be your business alone. I'm not putting
No.
a burden
No,
on one
no.
Yes.
business to say you carry the weight of fixing. No,
No.
everybody come in and just make this do your
But
part.
you know something, this is really
your part.
teaching me the importance of being part of the chamber.
Absolutely.
Being part of that
Mhm.
global family.
So
Go ahead,
yes.
Cynthia.
that reminds us the importance of being part of the chamber. But I would like for you to let people know the importance of being part of the chamber. For someone who's listening,
The
for business
advantages,
owners.
the benefits.
So,
Don't we touch on
you
it a
know,
little bit? But
Yeah.
yeah.
So, when you talk about the importance of being, the benefits that you have of being in the chamber, and I say this, I'm going to start off with this because I think sometimes people come into the chambers this way. A lot of chambers suffer with this. People come into the chamber thinking that the chamber is supposed to solve all of their problems, and the chamber is going to bring them all of the clients and the business.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Yeah,
That could happen.
Yes.
It could happen,
Mhm.
but that's not what the chamber necessarily its primary function is.
Of course.
Can you imagine one chamber
Mm.
trying to solve 200 business problems? I mean,
Mm.
even if we
That's
just
almost impossible.
that's not. It's not sustainable. That's
Yes.
not gonna happen. We don't
Even
have
with superpowers.
right. Well, that's what people think. It's like, well, look, we don't have. So I'm putting that out there because a lot of people come into the chamber thinking,
Right.
oh, you didn't give me 50 clients. My membership is not working. That's not what the chamber is for. The chamber is there to be an ecosystem,
Okay.
a network, a
Yes.
support group,
Yeah.
and it's there so you can work it. You make the chamber work for you.
That's
Some
right.
people have mastered that.
Ah.
Some businesses have mastered that, and some haven't. Some businesses come to the chamber waiting for the chamber to come in there and go, okay, let me come in here, let me tell you how to do this, let me tell you how to do that, I'm gonna tell you how to put this podcast together.
Yep.
Wrong.
No.
We don't have the bandwidth.
It's just a resource center.
We're not even getting paid to we don't get enough payment to
Yes.
come in here and work and consult your business. Now we can offer those services.
Yes.
Which we do.
Yeah.
What you're supposed to do is come to the chamber and you tell us.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna work with you
Wow.
to actually make those things happen. The chamber can flex its network. The chamber can flex its connections.
Yes.
Oh,
You can put me in contact with someone.
you make that. That's your job. That's your business. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes.
Oh, you need a connection with somebody at Delta?
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to do?
I
Oh,
need
Call me.
that.
I'm gonna put you in touch with somebody. I'm not there to sell your business. That's your business.
Yes.
Now I can do that if I really believe in your mission. It is my
Right.
job to champion that, and
Of
we
course.
do that.
Yeah.
We do that. Like we're not going to leave you on your own.
Of course.
But if I know I have the stronger network and I know
Yeah.
this person, I'm going to come in and I'm going to say, yeah, this is Lewis, this is
Wow.
Dr. Darlene, Dr.
Mhm,
Lewis. They have this
mhm.
podcast.
Yeah.
I'm going to come in and I'm going to do what I need to do, work the magic. And if I feel comfortable passing them off to you, I'll do that. But long story short, the point is to to be that support system for you to help
Correct.
you grow,
Yes.
to
Yes.
scale,
Yes.
to launch. If
Indeed.
you just come and you say, hey, I need help launching, fine.
Of
Now we
course.
know that what you need.
Yes.
Let me help you with that.
Yes.
But there's so many different needs, people coming in
course.
at different levels.
Of course.
It's
Yeah.
important for you as a business
Mhm.
to go into that network and let it be known what you need and see how that
Mhm.
organization can help you. And it's also important for you to leverage that.
Good.
Are you going to the
Good.
networking events? Do
Good.
people know who you are?
Mm.
Are you sponsoring the events so you can have your name out there so
Be,
people know that
be
you're
part of it.
right?
Be part of it.
That is and to give you exposure. That's the job of the chamber. And every chamber might be a little different. Of course. But the Georgia Haitian American Chamber of Commerce, my home chamber.
Of course.
My home chamber.
Yeah, that's your
Shout out to all the
home.
chambers.
I agree. Now, you all can see Dr. Cetoute flexing his muscle. This is my home chamber.
That's my home chamber.
Well, to clearly, chamber is not there to solve everybody's
We
problems.
can't
So
solve
it is the resource that it is a resource for when you need something. You need help with something.
If
You
you
can
need
go and ask, and they will connect you with the right people.
If you want to solve, it's not, and the chamber can be a place to solve your problem, but
Okay.
that has to be known.
Okay.
Some people will walk, some businesses or people walk into the chamber thinking the chamber is
Yep.
knows
solution.
what you want. Like we don't,
Absolutely.
they don't know. There's 200-300 businesses
Of
in
course.
some chambers, 900, thousands,
That's a
2,000.
lot. That is a lot.
They can't
Yeah.
possibly know. So it's your job to let the chamber know. Hey, we have a podcast.
Yep.
Can you get your members to come take part in this? How many can I promote this to the member list to let them know we have openings
Open,
on
yep.
the podcast?
Mhm.
These are the profiles of businesses that we have.
Yes.
I'm just using that as an example.
Absolutely.
Or matter of fact, let me take advantage of the marketing, the chamber's platforms to market.
That's another.
The,
That's great benefits there.
Put it out there, right?
That's a great benefit. Yes.
I didn't really see too much. Can we target this list a little bit
Mhm.
more? Can we host the chamber to showcase?
Of
You see what I'm saying?
course.
So
Yes,
make the chamber
yes,
work for you.
yes.
Like
Of course.
we're here to work with you. We have one
But
of our
sometimes we don't know. Maybe, well, what I think is that though we have a chamber,
Mhm.
but there's an education that needs to be done.
Yeah.
Because remember, like I said, we are young. We are a young community. It is not our thing to be a part of a chamber. We did not even know what that means.
Mm.
So, as business owners, sometimes we are business owners, but that's because I got some money and open a business,
Mhm.
not because I have the skills or the education or I have what it takes to be a business owner. So now the chamber, the wall of the chamber is pretty immense if you think about it, because that's where I am going to learn what it takes to have a business, what I need, how I market my business, how I showcase my business. Now you just tell me something. Why don't you host the chamber so that people?
Mhm.
My podcast is long. I didn't know that. So now I am
You're gonna
going
host
to
the
host the chamber.
Please do.
Absolutely.
Please
So
do.
that's
I'll
what I'm saying. So
And I'll say the
One-
chamber's network itself is something to benefit from too, like you
Yes.
mentioned earlier, right?
Yes.
So one of the things that we've implemented with our chamber is connecting with other chambers.
Of course.
So it's
yes.
not just our community. I've been big when I was with leading the Georgia Haitian American Chamber of Commerce. Now I'm the
Gotcha.
leading past chairman, Gotcha, of bringing
Right.
us out of the silo.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
partnering with the
Yes.
Atlanta Black Chamber.
Let's go
Yes.
socialize.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, so
Yes,
you
you
can
know,
meet,
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
meet with,
Right.
and then we working with the French American Chamber of Commerce
There you
that
go.
we had the bi-national chambers networking we
Good.
do every April, where you
Wow.
literally have about 30 to 50 chambers that are from different countries and communities. So this is an opportunity to even expand outside of just your comfort zone, which you're normally used
This
to.
is great. This is
So, and so the podcast, or, I would say the podcast, I'm sorry, the business,
good. Yes.
does not have to remain just, unless that's your market,
Yep.
it doesn't have to remain there.
I
Just with the
see.
Haitian American community, it can go wherever you want it
Expand.
to go.
Yes.
The chamber is just a conduit to many different avenues.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. We've talked about businesses, actually. We talk about Bell Initiative. We talk about the Gadget. We talk about other stuff. One thing that we have not said, as an individual,
Mhm.
as a Haitian citizen living here, how can I benefit from the chamber?
Hmm.
Oh, does that even exist as a person, as a human being?
So that's a good question, and I think that I'll say it depends on where you are. So the Georgia Haitian American Chamber of Commerce is in a very unique position.
Okay.
We are we're one of the larger institutions or nonprofits
Okay.
in the state of Georgia
Okay.
representing Haiti.
Yes.
The first would be the Consulate General of Haiti,
Okay.
Atlanta,
Good.
which is
Yes. Mhm.
the official government.
Yes.
Representative voice. So
Yeah. Right.
shout out to Consul.
Yeah.
Ollie.
Yes.
Hola.
That's it. Yeah.
Pascal.
Yes.
She's
the whole
coming
team.
soon to SDK.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good.
Planet.
Madam
Indeed.
Colau, well, I did my job.
That's right. That is correct.
So we partner with the Consul General's office a lot to support the community. And the reason I say we're in a unique position because in a lot of places you have cultural nonprofits and organizations.
Okay.
We don't really have that in Georgia. So when it comes to cultural,
Yep.
social,
Okay.
a lot of these, anything that's needed in the Haitian community,
Yes.
the chamber is usually one of the first organizations that
To-
people reach out to.
Okay.
Though that is not our job, it's not
Right.
our mission.
Right.
We also, we were conflicted, and we had to also acknowledge that because that's our community.
Mm.
So when it comes to cultural things like the World Cup and some of
That's
these
social.
things,
Yes. Mhm.
we can't just ignore it like that there
Of course
because
not. Of
there
course.
is not really a lot of organizations that are cultural that are set up to do that in our community. Social services.
Yep.
So we work with the city and all of these, some of these other organizations, and even other nonprofits when they provide a service.
Right.
We're there to make sure that we can navigate. Okay.
So
this
in
is-
other words, if I am in a bind or in a situation where I need some assistance or some help, I can call the chamber, and hopefully the chamber can guide me to the right
Redirect.
people to go to get the assistance that I'm
We
looking
do our best to redirect you to the right place or connect you to the right
for. Okay.
organization, depending on what it is. Because again, social services we don't provide those.
Yes.
The chamber members
Yes.
that do those things, and then we also have just people in the community that help out with that. So yes, our job is.
And you reach out to the media, the community media.
Yes.
You reach out to SDK. You reach
Yes,
out to
yes,
Millennial.
for sure.
So that the words can get out.
Yeah, that we need to spread the word out, and I don't need to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce to get their assistance.
No,
The guidance.
you don't.
Okay.
That's part of our duty.
And in terms of business, do I need to be a business to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce, or?
Actually not. So
Okay.
we have
That's not.
nonprofits.
Yeah.
We have professionals that join.
That's
a
it,
lot of
yes.
times,
Yes.
just to be in the network.
Of course.
Sometimes people are starting a business, they haven't started yet, they just want to join, just kind of
Exactly.
be in the space with
Exactly.
you, rub shoulders with you,
Rubbing
with you
shoulders,
big people.
exactly. Rubbing
So I
shoulders,
can
yes.
learn.
Getting ideas, Yes.
So there are people. So you don't have to be a business owner.
Yes.
You don't have to be even part of the chamber to take advantage of
Okay.
the benefits. We
Benefits,
have most of
correct.
the people that actually come to our networking events, and our events are usually, this is very surprising,
Yeah.
Usually, I'd say about 50 to 60% of people that come to the chambers event are non-members.
Wow.
Wow.
They
Wow.
they make their money.
So
I know they
There is
make their money.
There's room for
I just
everybody.
gave away some free. I know Jacques is going to be mad. I'm sorry, guys. Jacques, but
Guess what?
people come and they do business at our events,
Yes.
and I know,
Yep.
I know that they do business.
Wow.
And make
Without
money
being a member.
without being a member.
Of course.
So,
Okay.
and we're not mad at that.
No, of
That's
course.
our job.
No.
Our membership is not even that expensive, so trust me, we're not making.
It's a matter of
Opening doors for others.
opening
the
Give
doors
them
for
an
others.
opportunity to get to know us, to the
our
business and the
community,
community.
sometimes we don't know how to give back. So we're learning.
We're learning.
That's it.
We'll
That
learn.
is it.
And we okay
Yeah.
with that. And
Absolutely.
the thing is, the chamber, we're not here to make a whole bunch of money off of your nonprofit. We don't.
Right.
The board don't get paid. We
Yes,
don't get
yes.
paid a dime.
Yes, a dime,
Of course
a
not.
dime.
We can't get paid. It's illegal. Just saying. Just saying.
I hope they didn't
Just
get
saying.
it.
Well, if I get a salary, I find I'm getting paid directly from the chamber for being a board member.
Yes.
You can't sue it because the chamber actually belongs to the community.
Of course.
It doesn't belong
Yes.
to us.
Yes,
So we
indeed.
do have a. So our benefit is we want to know. And then we have plenty of people who join the chamber 5-10 years after they.
Yep.
Yeah, they've been.
But it's good. For me, it's always been good to know. If I know, hey, you all do the podcast.
Yep.
Even if you're not a member, I'm not gonna say, oh, you're not part of the chamber.
Mhm.
No,
They do
no,
a podcast. You should
That's-
go over there.
That's
You try to
it.
get some more exposure.
Of course. Of course.
That's the way we operate.
And I love that idea.
You know, time
You get it
flies
before you start
when we
receiving.
are having fun.
Yes, that's right.
Oh no!
Getting
sorry.
it.
We have been talking for an hour. So,
Yes, indeed.
I feel like I
but
was
we
in another
will
room.
close by
Now,
asking
here's the
you.
thing. I
I feel like I
know
was at home,
that.
John.
I know.
I know that you are not leading the chamber. Got you. For saying
No, I'm
within the
not
fact-
eating God.
But
But the
tell us,
federation.
for the federation itself, tell us exactly. If I need to find you, Dr. Cetoute, if I need to find the federation, tell me where to find you and how do I find you?
Good question. All right. So the federation, you can find us. We do have a website. We're online. FHCCglobal.org. That's our website.
Yep.
You can.
F8.
Yep.
Let's put it
FHCC
on. Yeah. Okay.
Global.org. You will find more about the federation there and a list of all of our member chambers there as well, from not just the U.S. but all over the world.
That's right.
And you can follow us on Instagram, FHCC_global. You can find us on LinkedIn as well, type in Federation of Chamber of Commerce, and
That's right.
on Facebook as well. So we're all over the net. Google us. If you don't find us, then you can email me directly, Ronald@FHCCglobal.org, or just email our main email, hello.
So there can be no excuse but say, I don't know, I can't find, I don't, because the information is available.
It's available if you need us to put you in touch wherever you are with the nearest chamber.
Yep.
And some chambers don't, like Georgia. You don't have to live in Georgia to be a
Yep.
member. So just if you just want to connect with the network, we actually have people that just want to be part of the network.
That's it.
We have events all the time. We have every first and right, which is second Thursday, a global Haiti event. We just did it last Thursday. We just did our global networking event where we had people from all over come in to network.
I still have yet to participate.
Don't worry. Every month you'll get a chance to do it. Virtual. You'll get to meet. We had the president from the Chilean Haitian Chamber of Commerce as the guest speaker.
Yeah.
So, but the goal of that is for you all to network. We specifically have B2B going on every meeting, so you can meet, and you all should be there so you can promote.
Absolutely.
Count
So
us in.
when
Count
is
us
the
in.
next one?
The next one will be in July. So we're gonna probably be. They're trying to move it to the first week of August. I'm trying to keep it the second, so it'll be the first or second week of August.
Okay.
But get on our email list or just follow our page.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
We'll get the message.
follow us on social.
Yes,
And
indeed.
also, Dr. Cetoute, I am inviting you back to this spot.
Me?
Yes.
Because
When, man?
That's you. That's right.
It takes
Well,
more than one,
one visit.
show,
More than
one visit,
Yes.
to really be able to tell us everything that you do.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
I
And
remember
also,
that.
we're having an open house on the
You mean the
26th.
grand opening.
A grand opening.
That's correct.
on the
The
That
26th.
day
is correct.
after our anniversary.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The
The
day
26th.
after the 26th.
That's right.
July 26th, we are inviting the community to come here,
I'll be here.
fellowship with us.
Yes.
There'll be good food, once we're somewhere.
Okay.
And yes,
I'll
good
be here.
food, drink, and everything.
Yes.
Come back.
Yes.
Sunday,
26th.
July 26th from 4 to 7 p.m.
Did
3
you share
hours.
that with the chamber?
I am going
That's
to
going.
share
Yes.
with the chamber
Are we doing
right
a ribbon
now.
cutting?
As a matter of
Ribbon
the chamber's
cutting
doing
and
it.
Yes,
I don't
Hey.
know.
ribbon cutting and
Now,
everything.
for
Coming
those
out
of
today.
you, for
Coming
those
out
of you
today.
who are not too familiar with the chamber,
Yes.
this would be a good time to be present, to be here, and fellowship not only with SDK, but with the community and also with Got You.
There you go.
And the FHCC.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
FHCC.
Yes.
Go global.
Yeah, we'll be
Go
here.
global.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
That's
Dr.
beautiful.
Cetoute,
We're
it's
looking
been a
forward to it.
pleasure. It has been an absolute
Absolutely.
pleasure
Yes.
to
Yes.
spend an hour, just talking with you.
Thank you.
So, community fans, audience, members, everybody, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode. So, if you didn't catch us today, right now at 12 o'clock, but you can also watch us because it will be on our page.
So,
Wow.
Dr. Cetoute, before we depart, what would you like to tell the community as a whole? A word of advice, an invitation, whatever. What would you like to tell?
Of course, I invite you all to take part in the activities that the chamber has, but I'm more so focused on inviting you to work together, come
Yes.
together,
Thank you.
find out how
Thank
you
you.
can partner with each other. How do you go? And I'm inviting you to just support somebody just
That's
because
it.
you want to support.
Yes.
Not that you need anything in return. There's beauty, and I promise you'll feel good just coming out to do something. Even coming to the
Okay.
podcast or
Yep.
coming to, I'm talking about the
Yes,
26th,
the
Yes,
26th.
the grand opening.
the grand opening.
Yes.
You say, you know
We're
what?
waiting on you.
I want to support
Yes.
a local business. I
That's
want to
right.
support what they're doing. And that comes back to you in return one way or the other.
Oh, yeah.
Indirect or direct.
Tenfold and 100-fold.
Because you come out and you're giving,
Yes.
and next
Yes.
thing you know, they're like, you know what? I remember you.
That's right. That
And
is
I like,
correct.
you got this new product,
Yes.
come back.
Come
How
back.
about you come promote
That's
it?
it. That's it.
And it doesn't have to be transactional. Like that.
Absolutely not.
But
Absolutely
the
not.
moment I invite the community to really just start thinking like that, because we are at a critical moment right now
Yes.
where we have to decide: are we going to be individualistic and we're look out for ourselves,
Oh, mhm.
or we're going to come together and
That's a
realize the
community.
power
Yeah.
comes and we all eat, we all benefit
That's
and
right.
survive because we're looking at each other as partners, as part of the ecosystem. And I bring something to the table, you bring something to the table,
Yes.
even if it's not directly.
Yep.
I don't need nothing from you.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
I don't need nothing from you. I'm
Yep.
just gonna do my part.
Yep.
And when I need something, because we all think like that, you're gonna come. I can expect that somebody from the community
Of course. Of course, yes.
is going to help me out because that's the way God works. That's the way we say here to be. So I'm inviting the community to operate
That's the
that way.
circle of life. And I love that we
Because
put
we
it
are better and stronger together.
together.
Absolutely.
Thank you for sharing that with us. And we hope that all of our listeners and viewers really enjoyed this moment. And this is SDK with you on this Saturday afternoon. And we thank you for taking the time to be with us. Love you. That was wonderful. That was wonderful.